Ever wondered why your brain suddenly replays a cringe moment from 5 years ago right before you fall asleep? Yeah, that's not your brain being rude, that's psychology at work. Today, I'll walk you through the most important theories of psychology. Not the boring textbook ones, but the ideas that secretly control how you think, love, fight, procrastinate, and even choose your favorite food. And trust me, one of these theories will explain your entire life in a very uncomfortable way. Let's start. Most people think psychology is only about crazy experiments and long words. But actually, psychology is just the science of why humans act weird in very predictable ways. Let me show you. First theory, behaviorism. This theory says something simple and scary. You are trained like a habit. Behaviorists believed we don't need to look inside the mind, we only need to look at what happens before your behavior and after your behavior. For example, your phone buzzes. You instantly check it. Why? Because your brain learned buzz equals possible reward. Likes, messages, memes, drama, dopamine delivery. You didn't choose this. Your brain was trained. That's behaviorism. Your boss praises you once for working late. Now you keep working late forever. Congratulations. You've been psychologically domesticated. Next theory, psychoanalytic theory. This one comes from Sigmund Freud, and yes, he was a little obsessed with childhood and hidden thoughts. The main idea is simple. You are not fully in control of your own mind. A big part of your behavior comes from your unconscious. That means feelings, fears, and memories you don't even remember still control you. Ever get angry at someone and later think, why did I react like that? That's not a personality issue. That's your emotional past pressing buttons like a secret remote control. Freud basically said, your childhood is still living inside your adult brain rent-free. Third theory, cognitive theory. This one focuses on how you think, not what happens to you, but how you interpret what happens. Two people fail the same exam. One thinks, I'm stupid. The other thinks, I didn't prepare well. Same event, completely different future. Cognitive theory says your thoughts are not facts. They're just mental stories. And honestly, your brain is a very dramatic storyteller. If your friend doesn't reply for 2 hours, your brain says they hate me. Not, they're probably eating. Cognitive theory quietly runs your confidence, your anxiety, and your decisions. Next one is extremely important. Humanistic theory. This theory says something refreshing. You are not broken. You are growing. Humanistic psychologists believed humans naturally want to improve, learn, and become better versions of themselves. Not because of rewards, not because of fear, but because growth feels meaningful. That's why you watch self-improvement videos at 2 a.m. instead of sleeping. Not because you are motivated, but because you secretly believe you can become more. Humanistic theory cares about your emotions, your choices, and your personal values. In short, you are not just a machine, you are a work in progress. Now, let's move to a theory that quietly explains your inner conflict. Evolutionary psychology. This theory says your brain was designed for survival, not happiness. Your fear, jealousy, comparison, and overthinking once helped your ancestors stay alive. But today, you're using survival software to survive group chats. Your brain still scans for threats, still cares deeply about social status, still hates rejection. Not because you're weak, because your brain is ancient. And Wi-Fi arrived very late in human history. Here's the strange part. All these theories disagree with each other in many ways, but together they tell one honest story. Your behavior is shaped by your habits, your past, your thoughts, your biology, your relationships, and your environment. You are not just your motivation. You are a mix of invisible systems quietly running in the background. So, next time you feel lazy, emotional, anxious, or confused, instead of saying, "What's wrong with me?" try asking, What system inside me is reacting right now? That single question changes everything, because psychology is not about labeling people, it's about understanding patterns. And once you see the patterns, you finally stop blaming yourself for being human. And that might be the most important theory of all.